welcome to the vlog. Prepare your axes and get ready for the first Q&A ever on this channel. Yeah, the first Q&A ever on the Beard Smear channel. So I asked you guys to give me some questions, and I'm gonna answer them today as follows. And this is my face, and I got a different background now for the vlog things, because I didn't like the other background that I had. It was very, very yellow. These walls are yellow. What the hello? Alright, let's move on to the first question comment. The first question is from NC Survival 1, which is... And the answer is... Alright, the next question is from Awesome Guy 1221. I don't know, is that how you pronounce your name? 1221? Is it 1221? Is it 1221? Is it 1221? Awesome Guy? Well, he asks, what's your favorite Marvel superhero? Well, obviously it's Batman. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know my universe is in comic books. So my favorite Marvel superhero would actually be Wolverine, with the Deadpool at the close second, because I love the way they've written the characters, and they're also like funny, and they can't die. And the thing that, like, they can't die, I mean, superheroes are made for us little boys inside of us that wants to be more than normal humans. We want to be extraordinary. We want to be super, okay? We want to be better than we can ever be. And I think if I could live forever, I could just not be afraid of not achieving anything in my life. And I would do so much stuff. I would probably do YouTube for 1,000,000 years and then I'd die. Alright, next one. Thank you for the question. Alright, Needing Stats asks Cheesy Cheese. The answer is... I agree. Taylor Blevins asked, would you rather every time you sneeze you change gender, or you think every baby is a slice of pizza? Well... No. Okay. I changed my mind. It's a stupid joke.
It's a good joke. I like this joke.
Okay.
It's the damn show.
Well, I'd rather be a different gender every time I sneeze, because who wouldn't want to be a girl for a day and then change back whenever you want? That sounds amazing to me. André Marianne Tremblay asks, what music do you like? Well, usually I don't listen to that much music anymore, because I'm animating, making videos, so I'm actually just listening to myself the whole time, like a narcissistic clown that I am. I actually listen to a lot of music which comes from soundtracks from video games and movies. So I listen to like a lot of like Inception or Dark Knight's soundtracks, or a lot of Japanese anime soundtracks, which are really cool sometimes. Really good music, okay? There's I used to listen to a lot of Megadeth, and one of my favorite Megadeth songs is The Trust. It's a good song. It's one of my favorite songs. I never get tired of it. It's amazing. Look it up. Google it. YouTube it. You know how to internet. Alright, thank you for the musical question. Clarice asks, have you got a phobia? Or is there anything that... What was it again? Alright, I have to have the question in front of me. Clarice asks, have you got a phobia? Or something that gives you goosebumps of horror when you hear it? Well... I actually have kind of a lot of things that I've been afraid of during my growing up as a human being. I used to be extremely afraid of the dark, and that was really funny to my father and my brother. They kind of used to lock me in the basement while we were down in the basement to get something. Then went on our way up. They kind of just locked the door behind me. And I would scream and they would laugh, and it's a good time, fun times, but not for me. I kind of overcame that after a while. I used to watch scary movies as a child. A lot of nightmares, a lot of scary moments, and I kind of grew hard-skinned. No more afraid of the dark. Oh shit, who turns off the lights? Who turned off the lights? Turn on the lights! Other than that, I mean, I have a rational fear of spiders. I'm not that afraid of spiders, but I don't like having them on my face. Okay. And a rational fear of heights, I guess, even though I've skydived and everything. Different story for a different time. Alright, next question. Clarice again asks, tell us the happiest moment in your life.
The day I met my girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's kind of difficult for me to answer that question without thinking, well, there's a lot of moments in my life that has led up to my life becoming as good as it is now. I mean, my life's not perfect, but it sure as hell isn't bad at all. I mean, there was a time I was studying animation and I really wanted a job. And then I got that job. I got a job in film animating. For those who don't know, I'm an animator in film visual effects in the Londons. And I recently worked on the Jungle Book, which I've done like a vlog thing for and stuff. But anyways, I got that job about almost 3 years ago. And then I met my girlfriend like 4 or 5 years ago. We've been together, and that was really amazing. She got a place to study at a university in the Englands, and I got a job in the Englands at the same time. Really good moment. There was also the moments or the time I met my niece for the first time. She's a cutie pie. She's really nice. She's really lovely. She makes my cold Norwegian heart warm. And there's also other moments, like when I started YouTube, I started becoming a lot more socially comfortable with myself. And that is amazing. And I love the interaction and the support I get from everyone that watches my videos and likes them and comments and subscribes. It's amazing. And I love it. There's also people that I've met on YouTube that are really nice people and they have the same interests, and that's always good to have with the people that you interact with. Molto bene. So there's that. Thank you for the question. Next one. Clarice again asks, do you like fresh twisty nipples? Fresh and twisty? Sign me up any day. Just kidding, she says. She asks, would you rather eat for the rest of your life savory or sweet dishes for the rest of your life? And the answer is I'd eat savory dishes, because I am a huge meat lover, and if you don't like animals and you don't like me eating animals, then I'm sorry, animals, you shouldn't have been made so delicious. It's a crime to be so delicious and not get eaten. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be a pig, and you're gonna taste like bacon. Jesus. And you think I'm not gonna eat you? Damn. Don't know what kind of pen in the mud you've been rolling in. But that's local. So yeah, savory. Clarice again. A lot of questions, Clarice. I actually like that. Thank you very much. She asked, why did you want to be a YouTuber? Well, I had a moment about over a year ago. A year and a half, I think. I was working on a project at work, which I didn't really enjoy that much. I was working a lot of late nights. I didn't have time to do anything creative on my own. I felt like I was just working. And I kind of hated my life at that moment. It was really not good at all. Just ask my girlfriend. I probably complained every single day. And I probably still complain about it. But then I decided, well, I've always liked to make the videos. And I've always liked to watch the YouTube videos. and I just never uploaded all of my videos. I used to do like animated music videos. I used to do gameplay montages, but I never did anything with them, except I uploaded a few of them, of the animated music videos. But it was I think it was a really good decision because it also helped me become more comfortable with talking to other people, more comfortable with being myself and have my own opinions. It gave me kind of an identity that I didn't have. I was always the identity that I thought people wanted me to have. I would always try to agree with people. I would try to always not make enemies out of people. I would try to be everyone's friend. And even though I'm a very nice guy, I don't want to be everyone's friend. Because sometimes you're not my friend. Of course, it brings me great satisfaction when I use so much time and hard work in my videos, and then I get so much back from other people that like and comment and say that, oh, this is hilarious, you made my day, and all those kind of comments. It's really nice. It brings a great smile on my bearded face. I still have a lot to improve on, of course, as a YouTuber and the person in general in life. But I think I've grown so much the past year that I've done YouTube that it's just amazing. It's a good way to be creative outside of work, where people don't say what I need to do and critique every single thing I do, even though there's comments that say things like, I don't like your beard. Well, fine then. I can just delete your comment because I'm the master of the comments of my own channel. That's the question. Clarice asks, what is your biggest flaw? Well, my d is too big. No, I joke. So I think my biggest flaw is that I am afraid to make mistakes and failures. It's something I've improved on over the years, but I've always been afraid to make mistakes. Mixtakes? See, I'm already making mistakes. But now, I accept my mistakes more, and it's made me a happier person in life. And I live to love to life. Whatever that sentence is gonna mean. I don't like to make mistakes, but when it comes to creative things and like animation and drawing and everything, I don't mind making mistakes as much because I can just fix it easily. I can just go in and tweak some knobs and bubbles and bubbles, and it's gonna look nice again. But the thing that I'm really afraid, that I think my biggest flaw is that I'm afraid to say the wrong thing in a group of people or like face to face with someone. I have a hard time looking people in the eyes the whole time. Well, that's creepy anyways, but it's kind of like if I say something wrong that hurts someone's feelings or make them angry at me and I didn't mean to do it, it makes me feel like a piece of shit. And it's kind of the worst feeling in the life of me. I don't like that feeling, that it hurt people that I didn't mean to hurt. French Toast Max asks, can you dedicate a video to your beard? What do you mean? You want me to make a 5-minute video where I just caress my beard and say, shh, it's okay. It's okay. One day you will rule the world and we will be the emperor of the whole entire world. Me and your beard. Me and your... Me. Don't mind the pig in the background, I'll eat her later. French Toast Max also asked, also, how big are your feet? This big!
Want another one?
This big! Waffle Overlord asks, how many times have you broken a bone? Or if you have broken one, how did it happen? I think that was the question. I'm not looking at it. But yeah, have I ever broken a bone? Not completely. One time, this is a crazy story. You know seesaws? Beepity boppity boops. One time, I think I was around 12 or something, I'd lost my baby teeth. So these teeth that I have now is this story about, and the jaws of the beards. So, the seesaw. We had a bunch of people on one side that would push down the seesaw while someone was standing on the other side. So they would get pushed up, like they were standing on it, and they would get pushed up, and they would fly. They would be like superheroes. I can fly, and then they just, yeah, land on the ground. So the thing was, I also went on that thing, and it went fine. Everything went fine. But for some reason, I can't really remember it now because of the stuff that happened. I was standing next to the seesaw. For some reason, someone, I think, pushed me towards the seesaw while they pushed it down. A bunch of people, kapong, and the seesaw hit me right in the chin. Right in the chin. I don't remember much of that moment except I was screaming and people were looking at me. I was going, these bottom, you see, these four, that's why they're crooked, because they were smashed out of my mouth, and then I got a fracture in my jaw, and if you, everyone quiet, I'm gonna show you, you're gonna hear the fracture. So yeah, that's my fractured jaw. Every time I eat something that I have to gape over, it clicks. Some people find it annoying. I had to go to the dentist straight away to put my teeth back in. And I had to take like these electric tests on my teeth to check the nerves in my teeth. And I had a slight concussion as well, which is probably why I'm so loco macloco. Joel Proudfoot asks me, when did you decide to work in the film industry? I decided when I was around 14 that I wanted to work with 3D something. I didn't really know exactly what it was until later on. During those years I played a lot of Blizzard games, and I really love the cinematics of the Blizzard games, and that's kind of what got me started, and that's kind of where I want to work eventually actually as well. Eventually I want to transition into working at Blizzard in the cinematics department, and I think that's a possibility for me, and that's how the cookie crumbles. Mr. Proudfoot asks, if you could live in a video game world / universe, which one would you pick? Well, I would definitely not pick Dark Souls, that's for sure. But ever since I was a kid, I actually want to live in the Pokemon world. I want to be the Pokemon master. I'm gonna go on the adventures, I'm gonna catch them all, and I'm gonna get that Pikachu. It's gonna be mine, Mr. Ash. It's not gonna be yours anymore. It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be me, Pikachu. Not the Pikachu and you. Alright, Nash. Alright, Mr. Joel Proudfoot also asks, what are your 3 favorite films of all time? So that's actually a really hard one. I'm gonna say, like, I know a lot of people like these movies a lot, and I kind of want to be like special and like movies that not everyone likes maybe. But I would say Shawshank Redemption, The Dark Knight, and most Miyazaki films from Ghibli Studios. Those films are amazing. The animation is spot on, it's very good. The stories are very emotionally good, and they're not like typical kids movies, which I like. They're more like, I wouldn't say grown up, but they take on serious themes in the movies, which I like. Like, have you, I can't remember this movie is a Miyazaki film, but Grave of the Fireflies. If you haven't seen that movie, prepare to cry your eyes out and be very sad for a long time if you watch that film. So there you go, I think I got all the questions, so I would like to do this another time as well, so let's do this again one time, maybe for 1,000 subscribers. That could happen anytime soon, if the channel's growing pretty really well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for asking me questions. It makes me feel good inside that you guys care enough to ask me some questions that you wanted me to answer. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Where's the button?